feeling sexy and free, like glitters raining on me. You're like a shot of pure gold.
Hi, we are The Exchange.
I'm Fredo.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Jamal.
I'm Christopher.
I'm Richard.
Smoke in the air. Now I'm breathing like I'm running, 'cause you're taking me there. Don't you know? You spin me out of.
Can I say first?
Sure, go ahead.
I was just thinking as I was hearing all of them give answers, and it got me thinking about kind of something that I think is unique about us, is that what everyone says, oh, well, your show is interactive. Other people are involved, the audience is involved. I think for us, there's a reason for that. And the reason is that we don't really want people to come to the show and we sing at them. We want it to be an experience where they're invited in. Basically, they're invited into a party. But when you're part of it, when they're singing too, they feel empowered. And especially in a cappella music, you don't have an instrument like I used to have with cello, where you can, if you make a mistake, you blame it on the cello, or if it's great, you can kind of feel like there's something in between you. But when it's just your voice, and when the audience is singing too, everyone who came that night, when they sing and they hear that they did a good job and they're part of something with cheering and everyone is excited, they feel like, wait, I did that. I did that with my own voice. And so whatever your name is, I did that, and I'm capable of anything I want to do. It's kind of an empowering feeling. And it's all based on the feeling of a party. So I love that.
You guys look like you're enjoying yourselves on stage, and it's because we put our hearts into what we do. You know, we never walk on like, oh, it's just another show. You know, we're jumping around, we're sweating, you know, we're clapping, we're stomping, we're dancing around the stage like idiots. But we're having an awesome time. And if people see you having an awesome time and you're giving the energy, they'll give that back.
Yeah, I'll add something that's kind of separate from our show, which is kind of more behind the scenes, which is that The Exchange is also very focused on education and on outreach. So we are really excited to be on stage. That's where we all feel the most at home. But we also spend a lot of our time going out in the places that we visit, working with students, working with children, all the way up to adults, teaching them the basics of a cappella, teaching them the basics of how to sing. And what we found is that if you're able to engage people on more levels than just the one, then you're able to make a bigger difference in their life. And you know, we found that music is one way that keeps children focused and excited and engaged, not only with the arts, but with their schoolwork. And so The Exchange really has a really important focus on going out into the community and giving back some of that inspiration and passion that we got from singers and from artists before us. So that's another thing that I think sets us apart.
I think The Exchange is different from a cappella groups and different from boy bands, which is essentially what we kind of are. Not because well, I should say this. We're different from boy bands because we each have something different. So if you look at a lot of boy bands, they all kind of are the same boy. But if you look at us, Chris and I are a little different. If we stand up, I'm gonna get about this high and you won't see Chris. So there's something for everybody in The Exchange. If you don't like me, you're gonna like Chris or something like that. So I think that's what sets us apart, is that everybody in this group is different.
I think I have to go along with the energy thing as well, and also add our ability to encourage people. We receive a lot of messages after our shows from people saying they were going through really rough times, and by coming to our show, they feel empowered again. They feel like they can go tackle all the problems they had that seemed so big before they came. So I think that's one thing that really sets us apart, is that we want people to feel so much better when they leave our shows.
But I think that I've heard some people who have never met or heard The Exchange live before, and they've seen videos or they've heard about us, and they've said, oh, isn't that like that party group? That's like the group where they dance around and they're crazy and they party. Well, yeah, they're kind of silly, right, aren't they? And the thing is, I think what people might not know about us is how seriously and with so much heart we take our job. So we see this as an opportunity not to have a party and push world or life problems aside, but to address them in a positive way. For example, Jamal and I were just working at a school in Hong Kong, and we walked in. We were teaching a class. We walked in, and there were police cars outside. We were wondering what had happened. And we found out that a boy who was friends with a lot of the kids in our class that we were teaching had committed suicide. And we didn't know what to do at first, right? We were, all eyes were on us because we were the teachers. And we looked at each other, and rather than just going, okay, let's sing, okay, don't worry, we talked about it. And we said, this type of thing happens all over the world. And it's sad, and it hurts. But hopefully, we can spread as much of a positive message for us through music, for anybody else through whatever they do, but we hope music because we think music is special. But we think that that is a way to help kids feel better and not so alone. Because if you have friends because of music, or you feel connected because of music, you're no longer alone, and you think of the things you can achieve in life rather than something like taking your life. So we're not just a party group. We take it very seriously.
Every single day I try my best to make it by.
I would say we just like, apparently we like stealing people's tranquility, according to one fan. We just like performing in places where we're just completely unexpected. People go to restaurants and ride the MRT just ready to go home and stuff like that. But it's a nice way to cheer them up before they get home to their families and stuff like that.
Yeah, and we're making sounds anyway, so we might as well just do it in harmony.
Dirty dancing in the moonlight, take me down like I'm a domino.
Well, we've been really overwhelmed, to be honest, and very grateful because what we did as just a fun thing, we were deciding whether or not to do it. Should we sing? Okay, I guess we'll sing. So then we sang a song, and some people put it on their iPhones, and it kind of exploded, and we were so grateful. It's a good feeling to be able to kind of surprise people and cheer people up. And again, it's right there, person to person. There's not a big wall separating us or a big stage. And so it feels really good. What is the vibe that we've gotten? Nothing but support. We're so grateful to see such enthusiasm, and we're honored at the impact that we've had. Again, it's not just a silly prank or something, but we've found more and more people saying that they want to do this type of thing, and that they want this to ignite the culture of Taiwan. That feels awesome, so thank you.
Absolutely. I'll start with the groups here in Taiwan. Before joining the exchange, I studied and watched and listened to and curated a lot of a cappella. It's my favorite thing, and I've heard a lot of a cappella. But since coming here, I can say I've been really deeply inspired by all of the groups that we've gotten to see and perform with. You know, Seagull Vocal Band and Okai Singers and the Sirens and Vox and Hongguang. There are so many good groups. And we, as an exchange, have taken a lot of ideas and a lot of inspiration from their sound. So if I had words of inspiration, I would say, thank you, you are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing because you're inspiring other groups like you, like us. So thanks, you guys are awesome.
The fans, huge thank you. You know, we all got together and we had no idea where this group would go, where this would take us. And the fans have been amazing, from the awesome messages we get on Facebook to the art that we get from people, like people making drawings of us and cartoons of us. It's crazy. And keep supporting music all around. It's a beautiful thing, and it does great things for people.
Thank you so much. We're so glad to see you guys here, and thank you for the great time here and the interview. Have a good time.
Thank you. We're very grateful. And please stay in touch with us. Check us out on Facebook. We are facebook.com/exchangeofficial. And if you write to us, we will write back to you. We really want to stay in touch. We're also on iTunes. Thank you.